All right, Tiger. So last year, the light was shining on you and all eyes were on you. And this year, there's still some good stars in your chart. And you have a lot of potential to have career development, especially. Now, how do we do that, Tiger? Well, this year you want to work on your skill sets so that you increase your skills in order to solve more problems. Why do people buy anything from us, or why do people hire us, or why do people see value in other people? It's because other people can help solve your problem. So this is what you want to focus on. The more problems you solve for people, the more rewards you attain in 2023. So become a problem solver, Tiger, to increase your wealth capacity. So when it comes to money, there could be a chance of losing some money. Maybe it was a bad investment, or there could be a chance that people want to take advantage of you, Tiger. So be careful with that. I wouldn't probably lend money out to anybody. And you know what? That's a thing too I wanted to mention. Whenever we lend out money, we should always have it in the fact that we're giving the money, because likely we're not going to get it back. Especially when you're lending to friends without something in writing, for example. I just want to put that out there. And with your career, there's some competition. But you're the Tiger. You're kind of used to that. You're rawr, like you've got some power there. And yes, there's going to be competition. But what does competition do? It helps you to know how to be better by looking at the competition, right? Especially if you own your own business, Tiger, it's good to look at your competitors this year and see what they're up to. And look at the ones that are looking like they're thriving. You might just have to realize that some people are doing their job better than you. And likely it's because they have more knowledge or skill set than you. And that's the whole point. Work on your skill sets this year if you want to rise and up level, like the storks in Lenormand card system, for example, rising up. It's not an excuse just because people are doing better than you. This is about being humble, realizing, okay, I'm lacking something here. What could I do to fill in that gap? Likely a skill. Fill that gap, learn the skill, do the skill, practice the skill, hone in on the skill, and that'll enable you to either A, offer more products and services in your current home business or business, or B, it offers you a chance for a promotion or to work in a different capacity in some way, maybe changing roles at work because you're now smarter, better, more valuable in this area, that kind of feeling. So continue doing your best, Tiger. Now, when it comes to love and relationships, there is the possibility of meeting someone, but you want to focus on the emotional stability first, meaning that it's probably best to be friends for a while and then decide to take it to the next level. It's more of a slow and steady progression for you when it comes to love. Okay, and then when it comes to your health, not the best health sort of thing. We want to be careful here. We want to take care, especially of our muscles, Tiger, this year. Okay. You want to make sure you get the magnesium, the vitamin D, and the calcium, because especially magnesium for the muscles. You want to make sure that you're doing a good diet, an all-rounded, balanced diet here. And the diet thing also happens because stomach issues in your solar plexus chakra, stomach issues, digestion issues, things like that could be a thing. So if any of that stuff comes, especially to breathing issues for you, Tiger, this year in 2023, if that comes, visit your doctor, of course, and also help build your own immune system along the way too. Better eating, exercise, get moving, work on those muscles. Muscle training would be very good for you this year too, to be more specific, lifting a little bit of weights. And don't be scared if you're a woman about lifting weights, because it always makes you look nice and lean and awesome. And, lifting weights doesn't make you look like a power builder or whatever like that. That's a whole other story. So use some weight training for your health. Okay. Now, we have the death god in your chart, which is negative star. And it doesn't mean death. What it means is your efforts that you do might seem like they're in vain. But as long as you're forging forward and you're improving your skills and your knowledge and trying to use them in a practical way to apply the knowledge is the most important part here. Now, you also might have, people that you just don't feel supported. Maybe at work, for example, your coworkers or don't support you, or maybe within your family, your spouse, you're just not feeling the support. Or maybe at work, they're jealous or you just feel that someone's trying to sabotage you and stuff like that. Remember, it starts from our perception and our brain and our video game, what we think is our reality. You need to change, Tiger, your point of view, your perception, in order for your environment to change with you. So, for example, if you feel like your efforts aren't being seen or they're in vain, or you feel like people are backstabbing, well, why do you feel that way? You need to deal with your insecurities. Why are you insecure? Well, maybe it's because you feel like everybody's better than you. So how do you cure that? You learn a new skill, you become more valuable, you become unstoppable, you become indispensable. You become the one that they don't want to pick during layoff season, for example, Tiger. This is the whole thing about working on your skill sets and fixing people's problems and helping people solve problems, I should say. Doesn't mean that you have to fix everybody's problems. I didn't word that very well. Helping people solve problems and working on your skill sets and your value, Tiger, is going to be very good this year to help increase your wealth capacity. All right, and I'll talk to you soon, Tiger. Thank you for watching. And if you're interested in your own personal reading or energy healing tools or oracle cards, come visit me at my website, www.themoontree.org. See you soon.